Got my first pair of ASICS.
Homage got those eyes, got those eyes, got those
What up, folks? Welcome to Run JLC, where on my channel I talk and vlog all things running related. If it's your first time touching down, welcome. If not, welcome back. Either way, I appreciate y'all for running with the squad today. I got the ASICS Hyperspeed, took it over 100 miles. Let's go ahead and get to that review. And a quick disclosure, these shoes were purchased by me. They were not said to be for the purposes of this review. So what you are getting is my unbiased, uninfluenced thoughts on a pair of shoes that I chose to buy and train in. So let's get to these specs. Alright, so the Hyperspeeds are coming in at 7.4 ounces in the size 9. What you're getting here is 30 millimeters of stack height in the heel. Also 25 in the forefoot, which is going to give you this 5 millimeter drop off. Now the upper uses this seamless open mesh, which gives you breathable coverage and also allows for like a sockless, irritation-free wear if you so choose to do. Looking at the outsole now, ASICS uses this high abrasion carbon-based rubber, and as you can see, it pretty much covers the entire length and width of the shoe, besides this little piece here that you see, the open foam in the heel. And speaking of foam, this midsole uses an SP EVA foam, full length. It's also vented, so I don't know if you can see these perforations in the midsole, but it's vented to increase breathability and also reduce weight, making this a lightweight, high performance shoe. All right, so looking at the durability, I've put 108 miles in this shoe for distances up to 12 miles, mainly using it for my moderate to faster paces. I've had this shoe on the pavement, I've had it on concrete, I've had it on the treadmill, and so far so good. If we're looking at the upper here, besides maybe some stains, there's no signs of wear here in the upper. Everything is still intact. Same thing with the outsole. So just looking at the outsole here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but no real signs of wear in the outsole. Not even in that exposed foam, maybe a little bit right here on the lateral part of this heel. But midsole still looks well. Same deal, maybe just some dirt, a little bit of stains just from being outside, but no signs of any crazy wear on this shoe. So I'm thinking I'm gonna easily be able to attain 300, 400 miles in this shoe. So as of right now, the durability, after 108 miles, 2 thumbs up. All right, getting into the comfort of this shoe. So far, the breathability in the upper has been well. Also having no issues with the lockdown on this shoe either. The only issue that I may have is the toe box being pretty narrow for me. Kind of reminds me of the Hoka Rincon, but I think the Rincon was probably a little bit more narrow in the toe box. So that's one thing to definitely watch out for if you have wider feet. As far as the midsole comfort, now let me say this is like your traditional racing flat. So this shoe is meant to go fast, meaning the midsole material in this shoe is not going to be very plush or overly soft, because with each foot strike, you want to use that ground reaction force as basically counteracting what you get from the ground to propel you forward and propel you faster. If a midsole is a lot softer, that energy that you're going to get from each foot strike is going to be lost in the midsole because it's just going to soak all that energy up. So a traditional racing flat means that this midsole is going to be a lot more stiff, but I wouldn't really categorize this as being a very stiff ride either. So it's definitely a faster shoe. Comfort for me is fine because I know what this shoe is for. It's called the Hyperspeed for a reason, so it's meant to go fast. I wouldn't definitely put this in the category of your daily trainer. For my purposes, I would like my daily trainer to be a little bit more softer in the midsole. So for the purposes of this, comfort as a traditional racing flat, I'm all for it. It's not an overly stiff shoe, but you're gonna get some good propulsion out of this one. All right, let's get into the versatility of this shoe. Now, these are mainly my tempo type shoes. Now, I have taken them on some easier runs and some long runs as well too. But I think ASICS did the right thing in naming these shoes the Hyperspeed because that's where these shoes shine. When it's time to go fast, I definitely want these shoes on my feet. Now, when taking these on those easier runs and on the slower paced long runs, I definitely noticed the difference in how my legs felt afterwards. And not saying that my legs were trashed or anything like that, but in comparison to the Propel V2 or the Peg 37s, I could just notice that my legs were a lot more tired after using the Hyperspeeds than wearing those shoes. Now, the crazy part is the stack height in these shoes are actually a lot thicker than that of the Propel V2 and the Peg 37s. But as I was talking about in the comfort, the difference is in this foam density. These shoes are meant to go fast, and that's definitely what I use them for. This is my tempo type shoe or a race day type shoe. And hopefully y'all seen that last week. All right, let's check out this value, man. These shoes are coming out the gate at $89.95, y'all. $89.95. Now, for a durable, tempo, high-performing race day shoe, man, sign me up. As a matter of fact, I already signed up. That's why I'm giving y'all this review right now. Now, as far as value for me, I plan on only using these as my tempo shoes, probably like once a week. And a race day shoe, maybe 5K, but I'm thinking about, for me with this shoe, a 10K up to half marathon. This is plenty fine for this type of shoe. I wore this last week in 15K and I PR'd in that race as well. So don't let the price fool you. $89.95, this is not a cheap shoe, all right? Now our race day shoes is you're getting all these carbon fiber plates and these extra thick stack heights, and you're paying upwards of $200 to $300 for these shoes. Man, don't sleep on these, man. $90 for a very high performance shoe. I'm on it with these. All right, so my overall impressions on this shoe, I'm endorsing these. Unless you have a very wide foot, as I said, the toe box is pretty narrow in this shoe. I'm all in on these. These are great for my rotation. I'm only using these shoes as a tempo type shoe. So like I said, I'm only gonna bring these out once, maybe twice within a week. I have my my daily trainers and I have long run shoes as well that I can wear. So I'm gonna get a lot out of these shoes because I'm not gonna be in them every day. And I wouldn't suggest that you purchase these as a daily trainer. I would say these are definitely your faster, your up-tempo type shoes. So me, Run JLC, I'm endorsing the Hyperspeeds. I'm all in. All right, you had the Hyperspeeds? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you don't have them, but you have questions about this shoe, go ahead and hit me up in the comments with those as well too. I'll be sure to get back with you. But while I have your attention, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I post videos every week, usually on the Mondays. You're getting this on a Tuesday, but I would love to have you on the Run Squad. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, as always, much love and appreciation out to y'all. Let's have a great rest of this week. Let's be productive this week. Know that I'm going to do the same. But for now, I'm out. Peace.